Hello and welcome to Homeschool-ology. My name is Nikki and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. And on this channel, I like to share with you guys all things secular homeschool and maybe a little bit about motherhood. So in today's video, I wanted to, in my last video, I showed you guys what we were currently using for 6th grade. In this video, I wanted to show you what we're currently using for my daughter who's doing 2nd grade. Some of this is going to be the same because we're doing some group subjects. So I'll go ahead and share those with you first, and then I'll share with you the subjects that we're doing separately. So I'm going to breeze through this first couple since there are group subjects and I talked about them in my last video, which I'll link up here. And then if you have any more questions, please comment down below. If you want to see anything in more detail, please let me know and I will get started. So our group subjects this year, we're doing philosophy, we are doing history, and we are doing science as a group this year. So first up is philosophy. I found this book from Shauna over at Making Everyday Magic. It's called Philosophy for Kids, and I really like this book. It's simple, it's quick, it's easy. We only do 1 page a week, so we're going to be in this book for a while, but my kids like it. It's very thought-provoking, and we're learning a lot about each other and the way we see the world. So I highly recommend this one, Philosophy for Kids by David A. White. So for history and geography, we started the year by finishing out last year's history pocket, Native Americans from Evan Moore. Like I said in my last video, I like Evan Moore a lot. I like the history pockets a lot. My kids really enjoyed it. It has a little bit of that, this is what boys girl and this is what girls did, which I didn't love. And so we're doing some experimenting on finding some new history programs, which I can share with you guys later. But my daughters decided they wanted to kind of take a small break from history and do some geography, which we're still sneaking in history. But I couldn't find anything that I loved curriculum-wise for history, so I'm kind of just piecemealing this together from things I found on Teachers Pay Teachers and things I've created, but that's not my favorite style of doing things because it takes so much work on my end. But so far the kids are loving it, and I will make a video on what exactly we're doing if you guys are interested in that. So kind of tied in with our geography, and before that, we've been using this Jotted Down by Brave Writer. There's a section on fairy tales, and we're kind of taking this one section that was supposed to be like, I think, a week or a month, and just kind of dragging it out because we're tying the fairy tales into the geographical location of where the fairy tale takes place. I really like this Brave Writer Jotted Down. My girls like it as well. So I forgot my book downstairs, but for science, we are using Generation Genius. I'll put a little clip up here if I can for you guys. And I'm using Everything You Need to Know to Ace Science in One Big Fat Notebook book, which is a middle school book, but I'm using it as a spine and doing the subject together with both daughters. And my younger daughter just doesn't do as much. She does science with us on the first day and we discover the topics and do the experiments, and then on the second day when we go in a little bit more depth, she sits out that. And then I forgot one other subject that we're doing together is art. I've been using this book, Teaching Art with Books That Kids Love, and I've been using Evan Moore's How to Teach Art to Children or Kids or something like that. And I've been kind of pairing these two up and using these two together, and the kids are really enjoying that. We're learning just kind of the fundamentals of art this year. So now on to our subjects that we do separately. So first up, this year, we were finishing out the All About Reading Level 1. I used All About Reading my first year of kindergarten with my oldest. She did not love it. We changed to Logic of English, which I can tell you guys about another time. She didn't love it. And then we've eventually landed on Brave Writer, which she does love. So with my younger daughter, Brave Writer doesn't quite go that young, and I didn't really have a lot of time to get moving on things, so we just started with All About Reading. I figured she's a different child. She might like it, she might not. She didn't love it either. I love All About Reading. I think it's a great program, but my kids just aren't in love with it. They didn't hate it, but they weren't in love with it. She finished out level 1, and we have now switched to Pinwheels, which is a newer program. But from my understanding, the lady who wrote Pinwheels at one time worked for Brave Writer, so it kind of feels similar in a lot of ways. We've been using this now, and I will say this one right here is way too easy for her. She is well past this, but I wanted to go ahead and start kind of here where I know she would understand the material and kind of get used to the way things work and the way things are going to progress. So we are like literally flying through this. We've only been doing it for like a week and a half, and we're already like most of the way through this book. We're flying through it, but so far I really like it. And even though she's being resistant because it's language arts and that's my girl's least favorite subject, I think she is secretly enjoying it as well. So I will keep you guys posted. I'm happy to do kind of a like compare and contrast, and also I have Logic of English. So if you guys would like to see that, go ahead and comment below and let me know that would be interesting to you. And last but not least, math. So as I talked in our last video, both my girls were doing teaching textbooks that they were kind of finishing up from the previous year. And my oldest decided that teaching textbooks was just moving way too slow for her. So she wanted to switch over to Matthew C. And then when big sister did, little sister followed suit. So luckily I already had Matthew C. Gamma. And so that's what we started on. It comes with the teacher manual and the student guide. I like to break up my student guide and put it in a binder, so we're just pulling 1 week at a time out, and it makes it a little bit more bite-sized for my kids, and they enjoy that. As you've noticed, kind of for language arts, both girls were kind of a little behind the mark. It's not their favorite subject, so we're taking it a little bit slower, taking our time. And math, both my girls are kind of ahead of the game, and we're both of them are about a year ahead. If you guys have any questions, comments, things you would like to see explained in further detail, anything you'd like me to do a more in-depth review on or a compare and contrast on, please comment down below and I will make those videos for you guys. So I hope you will stick around. I hope you will subscribe and hit that notification bell and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. That's all I have for now. Bye.